So, how's it going? We are back. I think this time, since the last few videos have all been about minor pentatonics and we got into some leads and stuff, that let's take a step back and work on some rhythm. Now, I told you in the first, in one of the first videos to get a DAW. DAWs are the best tool for working, you know, when you want to hook it into your computer and make songs and practice. You know, it's your own band within, you know, your computer. You can go and download anything. Now, when you buy an interface, an audio interface, like a PreSonus Audio Box or something, it usually comes with Studio One. Now, the problem with Studio One, the artist, is you can't put in other VSTs. When you get something like Reaper's I think like $60, or Mixcraft or something, all those, or GarageBand even comes with a Mac, but you can add third-party VSTs. So you can have a clean channel, and if you don't like what's on that clean channel, you can go just type in free VSTs and add distortion, delay, chorus, whatever you want. And then another thing you need to do is, once you get your DAW, is type in free drum loops. Whatever, you know, free metal drum loops, free rock drum loops, free jazz. And you can find just tons and tons of drum loops. Then, once you get those drum loops, what you do is you go to YouTube and you type in whichever DAW you have. With that DAW, you can you know, type in looping, and you'll put in your WAV file, whatever drum loop you have, and you can just loop it so it plays over and over and over. For me, I've got like Easy Drummer, so, you know, it was like a $140 program. So then I can find any kind of drums that I want, just put the loop in, loop it, and I can just play over and over. Every DAW has a tempo. You can set the tempo more or less, you know, go faster, slower, or whatever. So just find the drum thing you like. And the first thing to do is do with open chords clean. Just two chords, any chord. C to D, you know, G to A, you know, D to G. And just keep going back between those two chords. Start out with that. Hit the drum loops going. Hear the drum loops, and just start off like G to D. And on like that. Then, you know, if you like it, if you like harder, faster rock or whatever, go find another loop. Find the metal loop, something faster. So yeah, sorry I had to switch guitars. The other guitar, I need to fix that pickup. It's really only got bass. You know, the treble's kind of hard to get, so I need to rewire it all. Anyway, this is like for trebly, you know, more harder stuff, so that's why I like this one. So yeah, just find like a punk rock or whatever, metal, you know, double bass, whatever you want. This was kind of a punkish, you know, you can set the tempo high or low and then just do two chords, kind of like this. once you get to 2 on the clean, you know, go to 3. You can use the same drum loop as you did the first time. Change them out. Do whatever feels comfortable. You know, just make sure you stay straight and you don't stop this hand and everything stays clean. If it's not clean, slow it down and go back down. Here, I'll show you. We'll go from G to D to a C. And the thing is, when you're playing only 3 chords, you have to double up. You either double up the first one, or you double up as the last one. Say you're going from G to D to C, you're either going to double up the G in the beginning, or double it up at the end, like this. I'll start out with the beginning. Here we go. So basically the end and the beginning are the same, basically. So here it is with ending in with the second. So you could do that with all kinds of chords, you know, any chord you want, you know, G, D, C, G, D, A, G, D, you know, just remember the first either doubles or the end doubles, so it all leads out to a 4 count, unless you're trying for a different count, but we'll get into that down the road. Now let's do it with some metal. Alright, so we'll use the same chords, you know, G, D, C. We'll use our same 3. Now this is with the starting of the G. Alright, now ending with G. So it's basically all how you play it. I'm just trying to show you how easy it is to write these songs. And, you know, when you're a songwriter, then you can have all these little simple things. And then, you know, you lay down your little tracks or whatever. You know, once you get that down, if you had that all laid down. So let's say, let's go with the clean. There's 3 little chords, you know, the clean thing. So now we know we're in the key of G, because that's what we started and ended with. So we got your G pentatonics. And now we know how to connect the neck all over. You know, so we can start anywhere. So if you recorded the first stuff in your DAW, you just go back. And, you know, here we go. Now we're all over the neck. You know, we played in G, so. So yeah, we'll just leave it basically at that for now. You know, just keep building up, and you know, just keep changing your chords. Try to get your rhythms down. Try to keep everything smooth. You know, get your picking straight. Try to alternate pick or try different kinds of strummings. Practice, practice, practice. You know, start out with 2 chords. Go back and forth from 2 chords. Get your strumming to change. You know, then do the fast stuff with just 2 chords. Then build up to 3 chords. And just remember, don't stop this hand. Just keep strumming with this hand till these get smooth. This hand will force this hand just to smooth everything out. There's all kinds of stuff you can try and do, you know, with the fast stuff. Basically, I'm just showing you how easy it is to write songs and, you know, put down the melodies and change everything. Some songs even have only just 1 chord. But, you know, after you go to 3 chords, build up to 4 and 5, you know. We haven't got into any music theory. I'm trying to stay a little bit away from music theory, but we'll start getting into that just a little bit here and there. I'm just trying to get you to understand how to play and the whole different concept that, you know, writing music isn't as hard as everyone makes it out. You know, if you get frustrated or you get stuck, just sit down and write a 2-chord progression. 3-chord progression, you know, and don't be like, oh, it has to be in this key. Just sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna write something in B. I'm gonna write something in F, you know, and just write it, and then just flow, let it, you know, let it go. Yeah, just write it, and you know, keep going. And once it starts, you know, you'll start loosening up more of your creativity, and you'll get it down more and more. Anytime I'm stuck in a rut, I do 2 things. I mope and whine and get nothing accomplished, or I just push through and just try to bring it back and, you know, simple it down and push on. You know, the first one gets you nowhere. The second one, you know, you start coming out of that rut. You start getting on and progressing. So, I think that's it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you want to learn or interested in, and we'll see how we can work on it. And as always, take it easy. Thanks for watching.